What's up? Welcome to it just flagged on my phone. To my fucking monthly morning musical mayhem. This is what the acting title for it right now. I don't know what to really call this bitch, but I like all the M's in that.
Yeah, dude. Onomatopoeia, I think.
Yeah. Right. So right now we got Ed joining us, and Ed, plug something. Like, tell us about yourself. What you got going on?
I work too much, not enough time for fun. Oh, this isn't a plug, but it's an admission. We recently sold all of our musical equipment,
That
including my pedals. Like it's all gone now.
and then with all that investment, what did you purchase?
Vacation.
Sounds like it's a vacation from music, and that makes me a little sad.
I'm embracing 13-year-old me and diving headfirst into nerd stuff. So that's what I do now.
I'm a nerd, but on the musical sense, I'm just a music
Yeah,
nerd.
yeah.
Speaking of which,
That, bro, I'm 50. Like, no one wants to see some 50-year-old dude up on stage singing.
you, you,
Gross.
you say that, but half the fucking punk bands touring now are in their 50s or older.
I know, but they made it. We did. We never did.
Look at us now. We are on the internet. This has made it. This has made
That's true.
it. Right. So,
And the friends we made along the way.
so, is Amber gonna hop on the chat and join us there?
No, she's doing other stuff. I tried.
Poking cat faces.
Yeah. Cleaning up my messes. She's the adult in the relationship.
Yeah. Uh, we're both in our relationship. We're both trying to be adults right now. It's hard.
Very.
Like we just work all the time, and that's. I don't know if that is what adulting is. Cause
It sure makes it hard to spend money when you're working all the time.
well, I don't even have fucking money to spend.
Yeah.
Like we're always perpetually one check from catching up. One check from catching up.
Yeah.
And then something else will happen, and it's like, well, we'll catch up next check then. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, we're not quite there yet. It's getting better. Like, 2 months ago, we were like 4 checks from catching up, 5 checks from catching up, and now we're down to 1 month. But 1 check, we'll get there.
For now.
Like, and what I've realized is as we get older, it's just fucking one crisis after another. You're just adulting with one fucking thing after another, and I don't know if there is such thing as stability.
Yeah, no, for real. Like you're spitting right now, and I agree.
Right. I do have to bring up that I just had my 3rd grandchild.
I saw that. Congratulations.
Yep. Right, the other 2 are awesome, so what's another one? It's more awesomeness, at least I got that kicking. Damn, Ed, we're getting old.
Hey, man. We survived not having kids, so definitely this curse ends with me and Amber.
So let's get into some fucking music. Let's get into
Yeah.
music. I'm gonna go ahead and jam one of the songs that I picked, and will you text me your musical pick so I can cue it up for the next thing while we're jamming this one?
Yes. I can do that.
Right, so I chose to go with a song off the new Pesky Self album, because why the fuck not? Because this album is quite badass. And fuck, I don't even know which song to go with. But here, let's just pop it over there. So, let me cue up the bass solo, which I probably should have fucking reviewed before I did this.
Ah.
So I chose something off this Pesky Self album, which, if you will note, the animation, the art is very similar because it is also drawn by Chet, who did my logo.
Hell yeah.
Right? He likes to add in little tidbits of the album. Like, so if you zoom in on this, you'll find like little like songs hidden in it. Like one of the songs is called Hammerhead, and over here we got a fucking hammerhead shark, and then like marigolds, and then right there in the center you got fucking marigolds growing and shit. Little shit. He adds in little shit to see if you'll notice. I notice.
I like it.
But we're gonna go with Stitched Up Heart. We're gonna go with that one.
Penitentiaries, wearing mouths full from the hate speech. they keep picking away. Maybe I just got the best of you and the rain clouds never hurt. Every dagger that you throw at me is so close to the heart, it's so close to my soul now. Hurts, a stitch that hurts. I know you're dying to get this thing off your chest. Why don't you swallow it instead? This battlefield of bodies piles to the sky. As long as it stops your own
Yeah.
Shit.
Right. So these are a collection of songs that he had wrote for other projects. This one you can really tell that he had written it for the band Atrocity Solution just by the way that it's set up. But like as you're listening through them, you can tell which bands that are he wrote them for. Like Marigolds, you can tell was supposed to be a We the Heathen song. Right?
Yeah.
But they're all badass. They're all badass.
That song literally, like, it makes me want to play Crazy Taxi, and that's the highest compliment from me.
But yeah, fucking love that shit. Love that shit. So
Yeah.
if anyone watching has yet to check out this pesky Self album or any of his other projects, Doom Scroll, fucking Escape from the Zoo, highly recommend Atrocity Solution. Highly fucking recommend. That was one of the fucking best crack rock steady style fucking ska core bands ever. Like, and I will fucking put my foot down and stand my ground on that one. Right. But we're gonna move on to a different song. What song did you pick for this initially and why?
Pig Bag. It is very ska influence. It is an instrumental. The song is called Papa's Got a Brand New Pig Bag. It is literally the only song they ever put out, but it is such a good song. It's ridiculous.
The only song. Now I gotta fucking look into that shit. Why you gotta do that to me, Ed?
It's the only one they released. They released 2 different versions on vinyl.
What the fuck are you doing, cat? The cat's doing something crazy. Sorry.
Mine stayed out so far, so yay.
Pig Bag. There's 2 versions of it. You say, we got this one that is 5:56, and this one that is the 12-inch version. Has a couple extra seconds. I think we're going to go with a couple extra seconds.
Yeah.
song, Jazz with the fade off with the echo. Yeah. I love that over exaggerated fucking synthesized keyboard laser.
Oh my god, yeah. It just hits right in the middle of it and just continues on for like just about to the end.
So, doing a little research, they do classify themselves as a post-punk / disco band. And
if they didn't influence Mephistopheles, I quit.
I can ask Craig tonight, for he is going to be on my evening stream.
Cool.
Yeah, so let's I got that song queued up, but I am going to make you listen to a band called The Display Team. Ever heard of The Display Team?
I have not. I'm writing it down though. I've written them all down so far. Everyone should write them down and check them out.
They should. Wait, I think I'm Googling it wrong. Team Drones. Here we go. The Display Team. So, they have several albums out. This one is from the first one that is... There used to be a band called Mumra, but they changed their name to Display Team, and it's great stuff. I don't know quite how to describe it. I almost want to say it's almost a ska, but it's not.
It's post-punk disco, bro.
Post-punk disco. What do they describe themselves as? Oingo Boingo. Progressive punk. Prunk. Punk, and they're from London.
They had me at Oingo Boingo. I'm down.
Which I almost like. I could play any one of these and they're good, but I think I'm gonna go with Gnaw the Iron Paw.
The dog is louder every day. Double to lock your doors and break the doors in any way. Tell me what was never yours. The bleeding throat of discontent has been for centuries, and though we're bleeding on, anything is over. And it can't be escaped no matter where you choose to go. On your holiday, we are the crews of the aeroplanes and the ships and your limousine chauffeur pissing on your tits. Better than condemning on the whispered breath. Dismantle everything and start again. This time called this pulling teeth, spinning free as a tiny wheel from underneath the machine. Transitions over and out. Know the iron ore upset the seesaw. And with the old and with the new, tear up the blueprints and revise the rules, the minds of destiny, make us to be the counting souls. The all or nothing, tear up the all or nothing, revise the all or nothing, all or nothing, fire in your guts, put the grip on the reins, run the risk of defeat, all or nothing. the strongest ladder every day. Hero, how the rules are changing. No more privileged position. Over and down in transmission.
So, yeah. Interesting stuff. You can hear so many musical influences there. Like, the way they set up their lyrics is almost draws back to, like, prog bands from the 70s, like Gentle Giant. That reminds me of Gentle Giant, the way they set up the lyrics. The approach of the music almost reminds me of a mix between Tubbering and the Blue Meanies. You can hear those influences heavily in there.
Yes.
All over the fucking place. All over. Like, this band's all over the place. I
really
recommend
dug that.
you checking this band out. I use YouTube Music, and the only album that's up on there is this album, but it's a fucking great album. However, they have several more releases. An EP, a couple EPs, I believe. Yes. The
Gorgeous.
Display Team. Yes.
Absolutely fantastic.
And yeah. Oingo Boingo. It's in there. You can hear it.
It is.
It's in there. Excuse me. But yeah, wonderful stuff. Nobody's Important can't watch this right now because they have to get ready for work. But they will watch it later. I almost guarantee it. So, let's move on to your next pick. What's your next pick, man?
It is a band called the Feelies, another college rock pop band. A little bit prog. It reminds me of, oh my God, so much like almost post-punk stuff like Joy Division, but like it's covered by Violent Femmes. It's really weird, but it's really good. They've got quite a few albums out.
Word. But you picked this particular track?
Yes. It's got a guitar part in it that I absolutely adore that just like sort of flips it. That's their best album too. That I forget what it's called, but it's really good.
Oh shit, hold on. Does it bleed in slow?
Yes.
Okay, you got me nervous there.
not the first time it's happened. In a moment you said, you don't want to know me. It seems as though that's never done. What I'm seeing is hopeless. You're seeing as fun. Just already asking if we'd be together tonight. I was raised by different standards, and it wouldn't seem right. It doesn't seem important. Like to know what matters then. It happened, they already did. I don't remember it. Love is love. It's not my plan. Love is love. It isn't romance. Love is love. I think it's cool, I think it's thick. Love is love. Don't care what I think. Nobody's perfect. It's not the way you were raised to be. Try to understand. That's not the way to be.
So yeah, I really dug that.
Yeah, I knew you would like that song. Like, I don't know. When I first heard it, I was all like, I know someone that would love this, and I instantly thought of you.
I really dug the little chromatic scale run at the end there. How the second one just trailed right behind the first one. To get that little dissonance as they crossed each other. Fucking wonderful. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that full album now. Right? Apparently they released 4 albums before they disbanded and did a couple reunion shows since then.
Yeah, they also performed on David Letterman. But it wasn't the full band, it was just the 2 guitar players.
The Willies. Were the same band, only a cover band? Fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Okay, so I, for some reason, want to listen to some Hans Gruber right now. So we're going to listen to some Hans Gruber and the Diehards.
All right.
Right. Just because I want to hear their cover of Brazil. And I don't know why I'm feeling it right now. I really want to hear their cover of Brazil. I asked them if they would ever play that live, and they're like, their answer was like, I don't even know if we could figure out how to play it live. They learned it for the studio, and I think we should all pressure them to learn it live because it's awesome. It's off the 2022 album With a Vengeance. Where are we at? So, funny story. I listen to music all day at work. All fucking day. But my little fucking Bluetooth speaker is a piece of shit because it only comes out in mono. Right? Which is okay most of the time because I know the majority of whatever else is playing and it'll play in my head anyway, so I'll hear it even though it's not there. And then a lot of the times you'll get it subtly, like they'll put it low in the mix, but it's still there. Then sometimes it don't. Like, so I never noticed that there's a kazoo line at the end of that in this until just a moment ago. I was like, yeah, there's a fucking kazoo in there.
I'd like to know the story of the kazoo. Like, was it just in the studio and someone's like, oh yeah, let's throw that in the mix?
Oh, well, why would you not? So I have always wanted to start a ska band, not have a horn section, and just get a box of kazoos for every show and just chuck it out at the audience. And then before every song, just be like, okay, the horn line for this song is... I'll point at you and it's time to play it. That would be such a fun show to go to.
You want to be like band director adjacent. Not a band director, but close.
Yeah. An audience director.
Yeah.
Yes. This is going to work, Ed. This is going to work. We're going to make it happen. I think it'll only work if it was like a ska cover band. That way the audience would already know the horn parts.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm probably going to add that to my playlist for work because I love covers. Like, love them.
Yes. That's a fucking... that's such a great...
A lot of Me
cover.
First of the Gimme Gimmes on there, so...
Yeah, that's a fucking... It's such a great cover. They also do a cover of Jump in the Line, which I don't know if you've ever seen Hans Gruber and the Die Hards live. They've played in Springfield twice in the past year and a half. Right, so I got a feeling they'll come back. You must go see them because they play Jump in the Line, and every time there's a Congo line at their show. Right. So, like, it's the best fucking thing ever. And, like, I might be a little old because they have this song called Squat Core. Squat Core featuring the dude from Omnigon. They literally have the whole audience doing squats during the show, but my knees are bad. So I felt like the old
You ain't
guy.
got the meniscus for that.
Yeah. I felt like the old guy on the side going, yeah, I can't do that, guys. I'll do fucking... But, like, seriously, before the end of the song, everyone was up to, like, 50 squats. And it's like, man, that's not me.
That ain't me either, brother. Ooh.
But they still young yet. They can do that. So, you picked another song. What song did you pick?
It is Gumdrop by a band called Pink Wash from DC. We actually played with them on accident. They were trying to tour their way back to New York, or to New York for something. But we played with them in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They just got added onto the bill. It's a 2-piece band, and they fucking blew my mind. They rocked the shit out of that place, and been a fan ever since. It's amazing. The guy had like speaker stacks. The drummer had like a little keypad she was hitting. It was it's heavy and badass.
Word. I'm gonna go with the official music video. I hope that they don't have some sort of fucking blocker that's gonna stop it. I've noticed that some bands, when I go to play their fucking music, they'll cut my stream. Like, it'll go to process the video and just fucking cut it. They're like, no, you can't fucking...
Oh, man.
Like, why would you not want people to share your music? I don't understand, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hopefully this one don't cut. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Whole fucking, I mean, one driving riff through the whole thing, and the drummer turns it into different. The drummer turns it into different riffs.
Yeah.
Because every
They're
time
definitely,
you change
like-
that beat up, it would sound like something else, but it was the same riff,
Yeah.
right? That's fucking cool. That was cool.
Following them fucking sucked.
Yeah. That's funny. I'm sorry.
it was fun. It was fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I dug that. So,
That whole album that's off of is just, it feels like banger after banger. It's such a good album.
word, that's gonna get thrown into the mix. I always gotta have some new shit at work. Because I literally walk around Rolla blaring fucking music out of my pocket all day. Every day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, I make people listen to whatever I want. And it's fun.
I actually thought about that, how you and I actually get that luxury of, like, all day, every day at work, we can listen to whatever we want. It's pretty badass.
Yeah. So the one riff idea stuck in my head while that was playing, and it made me think of this song. There's a band out of Australia called instrumental. Is that, I don't know if it's trying to say adjacent or adjective. I don't know what that's being abbreviated for, but it's an abbreviation.
All right.
A series of disagreements is a fucking great. This song here, right? A series of disagreements. The awesome part about this song is there's only one riff through the whole song. Like, call it a theme, if you will. Like, you know how classical music has a theme that repeats throughout the song? Like,
yeah.
And they'll come back to the theme. Well, this theme, every time they play it through, they fucking play it different. It's the same riff, but every time they play it through, it's fucking different. Right.
Cool, guys.
Yeah. Listen to this shit. It's almost frustrating. It's called a series of disagreements. That shit cracks me up because, like, literally, that's just like the chords are made up of the notes that it runs through on the riff. So boo doo 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 doo, boo doo 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 doo, boo doo 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 doo, boo doo 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 doo. Or if you play it just straight, it'd be the fucking chords it uses. And then, like, he just accents different spots on the riff every time it goes through. It's the same fucking riff every time, but it's not. It's like, and it makes me fucking giggle because maybe they were like fucking arguing in the studio, and they're like, "No, we need to play it like this." No, we need to play it like this. You know, like what happened? I mean,
it's a lot to unpackage for me. I don't think like you, so I'm just like, holy shit, what's going on?
Yeah, but like, and I don't understand, but at the same time, I do understand because it's just the same thing. Like, I don't know who was leading it though. Who was leading it? Who?
It had to be the drummer. It had to be the drummer. Because that's what I kept focusing on when the music would get like a little too much for me. I'm like, oh yeah, the drummer, he's keeping it solid. All right.
Yeah. I just kept unpacking the same riff, and I'm like, how many different ways can you play the same fucking thing? Like,
yeah.
And I didn't even like. I think it was halfway through the first time I heard that song, I was like, she's just doing the fucking same thing over and over again.
Yeah, and thank you for accenting on like the fourth beat and making me want to like whatever.
When he slowed down the tempo.
Right there in the middle.
It like fucking like he started playing it and then he slowed it down just for like 3 notes and then sped the tempo back up, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
He's fucking with us. They were fucking with us. The series of disagreements were in my brain.
You know what, Australia? Calm down with all your band stuff. We get it. You're really good at it.
Yeah, there's some extremes down there. Down there. Yeah. How long have we been going on?
It's almost been an hour, buddy.
Holy shit. We need to play something that's a little less. No, we need to go even more crazy. What should we play?
Before that happens, I want to throw out some honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
Wugazi 13 Chambers is amazing mashups. I love it.
It is. It's classic. It's kind of threw me way off the first time I heard it.
Yeah, same. But it's like in my constant rotation now. And they're finally are making it big, but the band Idols I absolutely adore. And their stuff is I love. They're one of the few bands I've heard cover a Gang of Four song, and it was better than Gang of Four.
Huh. That's a bold statement.
It is a bold statement, but I'll stand by it.
So, I'm gonna play some ridiculousness real quick.
Oh, hell yeah.
So there's this band that a lot of people are familiar with. They're called Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. Right? Great band. They broke up for a while and the band formed Free Salamander Exhibit, which is also a great band. But before any of that, the main members were a band called Idiot Flesh out of they're out of fucking the Bay Area. Idiot Flesh. They've been around for years, right? Initially, they went under the band name Acid Rain, but I guess there was other bands called Acid Rain, and they're like, no, fuck that. We're just gonna change our name to Idiot Flesh. And there's some odd similarities between Idiot Flesh and Primus. Odd similarities. Ooh. That's all I can throw out there. But as Idiot Flesh progressed, they started getting a little crazier and a little more odd, and it eventually turned into Sleepy Time Gorilla Museum. You can really hear it on this last album with the track Twitch. But that's not the song I'm going to play. The song I'm going to play is this song called... Oh, don't you fucking move. I just want to scroll this out so we can get the full title. Diggity Cow and the Dandy Mr. Clyde. Right? And I asked him how he came up with this, and he said when he was in college, there was a class that was, they had all these exercises, and one of them was he had to come up with lyrics to an avant piano piece, like that is all over the fucking place and makes no sense. He had to come up with lyrics for it, and the result was Diggity Cow and the Dandy Mr. Clyde. And I'm going to play that because I think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful, and more people need to be aware of Diggity Cow and the Dandy Mr. Clyde. But that's the story behind it. I actually got it out of the guy.
The title reminds me of like some underground cartoon name from the 70s.
Yeah, it does. It does, doesn't it? Okay, you ready for this shit? It's awesome.
I am down.
It's awesome.
Damas y caballeros, este pequeño mamífero no da crédito a su inmensa capacidad de administrar el castigo verbal. Vibraciones rudas, faquires atómicos del nuevo Cosmo Yeti.
Clever 2, clever 3, 4, 5. Having spent all morning warming up to sing song, dog, paddle, who would have thought they could look so good? Times are coming down, Sidewinder should know, 'cause I saw him flinch. He likes it all the way home. He does. Holding up the frisbee, licking carpetbaggers, dog breath, diggity dig. Or I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your big wig. None catch her. Cow, big bad cow, the clowning glory of the free-loading industry. So through, roll down, pent up, and losing breath. Yes, no. Hold on, mister. You can't place the corners on the edges of the dining room. Tank battle, frantic door. Babies catch cold quicker than you can, Mr. Clyde. But don't tell me, tell Richard, who can hold his own, but doesn't realize it yet. Fool, snack boy, by the load in banjo, American midgets, pierced below the wasting ladle, hocus poked through the jocular fainting of a girl no bigger than a thumbtack. Jack, dandelion, worm, God. One clever losing, two running, three to one, two.
It's wonderful. Very, very avant.
it is, but it's like, when does avant-garde end? And like, you're just fucking with me, bro. Like, begin.
Yeah, fun stuff. It's fun. It's fun. Like, I can
Yeah.
only imagine he had a blast doing that. You know? But, like, how else would you write lyrics to that crazy ass piano riff? Because there is no real structure in it to write lyrics around. So, like, the fact that he did, it's almost amazing.
I need to like have the lyrics to where I can read them by themselves and be like, does this make sense?
No,
or
it
am I
doesn't.
crazy?
I know the lyrics, and they don't make sense.
Okay. Good, I'm not crazy.
No, you're not. Okay, you got to give me one more suggestion, man. Oh shit! Somebody's up in the chat. Oh, they got to run too, but they'll tune in tonight. Okay, so I got tonight's lineup is fucking stacked. Like, holy shit! We got Chaz from the Blue Meanies is gonna be on.
Ooh.
Greg from Mephistopheles is gonna be on. I got Duck and Bex from Joystick are gonna be on. And then I got Kevin from Tubbering. Like, it's a stacked lineup tonight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy. There's no telling what we're all gonna listen to. I know that it is not gonna be your typical punk rock music stream. And I don't mind that. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it when people fucking mix it up, because we all just don't listen to punk rock and ska. We all love punk rock and ska. That's our fucking... We're all heavily influenced by it, but we're also influenced by other shit, and it's interesting to see who's influenced by what. You know? Because does it reflect in the music? A lot of times it does, but sometimes it's so subtle that you don't really notice it.
That's facts. I absolutely love new wave, and it's just, it is what it is. I also love hip hop. Someone should do a new wave hip hop.
New wave hip hop core. I gotta add metal.
Hell yeah.
I have to add metal into everything. I'm totally about to start a band as soon as I get to fucking Columbia. That's happening. I need to play music. I got this bass, and I got a bass amp. I just don't have a bass cab yet. Just don't have.
Have you heard of Conductor from Columbia?
No.
They're a really, really good band. They've been through several lineup changes, but the singer and the drummer have remained the same. The drummer's super nice. He helps book for PDM, which is like a local little place up there. But Conductor is badass. The singer is Russian, and like she has a fairly decent Russian accent when she sings, and it like somehow like is very punchy.
Word. Well, I am gonna dive deep into the scene as soon as I'm there. I got a feeling once I get there, I'm not gonna be working as much as I am here in Rolla. I think things flow better in other cities than they do here. Like all around.
I can tell you the Springfield Postal Service is still pretty rough, having family that do it.
Yeah, they always short-staffed. We're
Yep.
always short-staffed. They didn't even want to hire people. Don't even want to hire people.
Won't even hire like just seasonal help anymore.
We're actually supposed to get it this year, is what they're telling us. Man, there's so much music here. I don't even know what to fucking pick most of the time. Look at all that shit.
Conductor's up on Bandcamp.
So we should check out Conductor right now, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We played with them twice, and I missed them at a house show up here recently at the Fungin. Which honestly has the best sound of any place I've ever heard in Springfield. It's wild that it's somebody's basement that has the best sound in town.
Okay. Conductor. Grease the Bun is the newest album. How many albums they got out?
Quite a few. They've released a lot of stuff since last time I played with them, which I believe was 2016.
Well, this is the 2016 album that just popped up here. And I'm going to go with track 3, Shit and Split, because it sounds like a wonderful thing to click on.
House chillin'. Suddenly something came up. Maybe I ate too much chili this morning, but it's time to take a dump. My friend went to make coffee, now's the time. I went into the bathroom and left them mine, then I ran away. No one catches me, I should've split. I was having a blast at the party, until I realized I need to go potty. But there's a line, so I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait some more, and then I go in with the long tone low, but the toilet doesn't flush. The handle broke, so I ran away. No one catches me, I should've split. I should've split. Of stuff. My bowels became unstable. I gradually let out a puff. I leaned just a little bit on the chair. In tune with my grandma, I let out a rip, then I ran away. No one catches me. I fart and dart. I fart and dart.
No. I'm glad I clicked on that one.
Dude. Lyrics hit harder when you have like an Eastern European accent, like facts.
I'd fart and dart. No one catches me. That was wonderful. That was good stuff. Good stuff. And name your price. Like, how could you turn that shit down?
I know.
Like, I think this should be in everyone's collection. Some of it seems a little un-PC, but, you know.
Yeah,
She's
but
shitting
it's a
split,
sign of the times.
That's fucked up. Holy shit. Well, since no one really stuck around in the chat, they just hopped on and left. There's not going to be a chat pick unless Amber wants to shout something out in the background.
Probably not. I think she's probably curled up on the couch sleeping.
Oh, the luxuries. The luxuries. Look at you. Well,
Ah,
I think we should end this with a Atrocity Solution song. I'm going to pick one more fucking song and we're going to bounce out of here. Just because I put my foot down earlier. I got to back it up with something. Atrocity Solution is one of the best crack rock steady style ska core bands out there. And I'm going with the song Watch the World Burn.
Watch
So not only do I want to assert that this fucking album is nothing but bangers, I also want to assert that fucking Microsoft's picture program is bullshit, and I clicked on that shit at the start of that, and it just now fucking loaded. Fuck that fucking program. Why does it take so long just to load a thing that shows you a picture? Like, it's bullshit. I've had, like, shitty computers, and I'm like, why is this taking so long? This is a good computer. It still fucking takes forever. I'm sorry. Unnecessary.
Fuck you,
rant
Steve
there.
Jobs.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the right guy?
No.
No, Bill Gates. Bull.
Fuck them rich people.
Yeah, all of them. Eat shit.
But yeah. Solid album. Nothing but bangers. If you don't have this on rotation, you should definitely put it in there. Fucking great album.
Literally the last, like, 30 seconds of that song, I was like typing it into my YouTube music. I'm like, all right, yep, this is gonna get played a lot.
Yeah. Like, it's a great fucking album. Great album. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap this stream up. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, even if it was just for a second. This shit will be up on the internet forever, because fucking that's how that shit
What
works.
it do?
I hope you grabbed something from it and added it into your fucking playlist, because some great music got played in that today. And tune in for the fucking stream tonight. We're gonna go ahead and fucking cut them all back to the fucking intro.